Welcome back to the channel. That was a long night, the first night, taking everything apart. I've managed to make a little bit of progress offline while had some breaks in between at work and so forth. And so here we are with the car so far. As you can see, we got some fenders. Yes, I know the gap is a little large. That's something I'm going to have to tackle at some point later on. I'll probably have to take the fender apart and bend it and massage it a little bit, and I really don't have the patience for that right now. I just want to get the car out the door. We got a hood on, we got a bumper partially on, and we got a headlight on. Ooh. So, in today's video, we're going to modify the other headlight bucket, or the assembly for it. Then I'm going to show you in just a second how I did the hood latch. And then we're going to try and mount the bumper and get it out the door. There's still some parts missing, like the grill in the center on the upper part. The lower grill is good. The fog lights are good. Just the grill in here. I'm missing the reinforcement frame, and that will come out at some point. So let's pop the hood really quick and show you guys where we're at. Unfortunately, those hood shocks that I have are nearing the end of their life because they can't hold the hood up. So, trusty assistance to the rescue. Alright, so let's give you guys a tour of what has transpired since my camera died last time and since I finished the last episode. So here we go. As you can see in here, we got the mount for the bumper on the rail or on the core support. This required me to drill some holes, and I used some thread nuts or whatever they're called. I ended up having a buddy come and weld them in because they're steel, and I couldn't get them to compress enough to lock up.
I'm running the machine a little hot because it just gets that penetration a lot better.
The next thing I did was cut the opening for this. This was pretty much in here. We cut upwards and down, and then just went this way. This allows for the whole headlight assembly to fit in. I had to trim this part a little bit because the headlights I got are for 10 to 14. They're Morimoto ones, and so they also have the bracket in here for the 10 to 12s, and I just didn't want to cut them. I didn't want the headlight manufacturer to like deny the warranty if I had any issues with it. So I just trimmed this section over here, and that has enough space for that. And then we got the hood latch fixed up. I had to order a new striker because the 0509 is wider on the opening, on the holes, and the 10 to 14 is narrower. So sure enough, I need a new one. I overnighted it from Ford. It took only $10 in shipping, which is pretty freaking fantastic. The next thing that we did was the hood latch in here. What I ended up doing is, as you can see, there's some spacers, sorry, some washers in between the latch itself and the body. This way I went around having to replace the core, radiator core. And then in here, it's a little hard to see, but there's a hole that normally is drilled in it on this side, and then there is really no hole on that side. So I ended up having to just drill a hole in it, cut the bolt through it, so then the latch itself ended up going upwards by about ½ an inch. And that allows me to get the right spacing between the hood and the bumper so it sits somewhat flush. Yeah, initially I was going to mount it in here. As you can see, I bent this and I decided not to use it, so we're just going to prime this a little bit. No one really no one really cares how this looks on the inside. Black primer is going to hide everything anyways, so we're going to do that at some point. These are unused because these are, this is the sensor for the temperature stuff, which we're going to just put back in here at some point. So okay for now. And then I need to redo one connector which pulled out when we pulled the bumper, and that is one of these guys. This will be for the daytime position, or the daytime light. So that's going to be done at some point tonight. But first, let's cut this hole since it's late and I don't want my neighbors to bitch at me. It's still 9 o'clock, so I got enough time to cut this and make some noise. So hang in there, and thanks for watching if you're watching it. If not, thank you for tuning in so far.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
So one of the issues with the headlights is that the tab for the upper mounting bracket, or the location of the bracket, is different. So for this, all we're going to do is drill a tiny hole and use some sheet metal screws to kind of just lock it in instead of mounting it here. So that's next. This is not going anywhere.
See the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, light your fire for ascension.
So we got the connectors hooked up for the lights. We got the battery hooked up temporarily. Let's turn on some headlights. Let's see what happens. What? Yeah. Oops. One headlight with daytime light. You can see that. One headlight with daytime. Let's check out the high beams. Oh. Both of them work. That is fantastic. And then the last thing that we have to do is to check the blinkers if they work. So start the blinkers. Wow, how about that? That's pretty cool. Let's see the other side. Those work? Hot damn. Next thing is the wiring for the daytime light that was broken. And then we can start putting the bumper back. And shit, we're almost done. And then we gotta put the liners and figure out the radiator cover, how that fits. But light at the end of the tunnel. So let's fix that light first.
There's no doubt, gotta get out of this small town.
While we're at it, I think I'm gonna replace the other one as well. It's gonna give me a little more extra slack, and it's gonna be like just overall a newer connector. It's gonna be better. So let's do that too.
It's wasting here, waiting for another year. We both know the score. We've been here once before. So many words unspoken. You took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait. I can take the pain. I will surrender. Let me go on a new adventure.
Awesome. So we got awesome. We got the connectors redone. We got the fog lights that we just need to connect on the bottom. I just need to now take the old shield off because it's not going to be used for anything. Now we can try and mount the bumper. I know I'm missing the bumper foam, but it looks like the new one is slightly different, so I'm probably gonna have to order a new one for that. Slowly at some point we'll get that too. And I think I bought the wrong fender liners. I think I got the inner ones, the back side of the front, so I might need to order some new ones. So we'll do that as well, but let's take a look first when we finish the bumper first. So let's do that next.
I'm threw my heart away. We won't see another day. We both know the score. We've been here once before. So many words unspoken. You took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait. I can take the pain. I will surrender. Let me go. It's a new adventure.
I'm just like 2 millimeters off on this bracket on both sides, so I need to probably trim this hole, extend it to allow the bracket to clip, and then the bumper's on. Fun times.
Into choirs of harmony, left me with the pieces of forever that you broke. But since you left me alone, I've been high. I've been high. Lately I've been I wanna know what nobody knows. I wanna go where nobody goes. I lost my way, but I found my fighter's destiny. I don't wanna look back now, 'cause I know that I don't need your love. I won't let you take me down, 'cause lately I've been high.
Alright, so this is it pretty much in as much as I'm gonna finish today. We got the bumper on. We got the bumper on. We got the headlights on. We got the headlights wired. We got the daytime lights wired and working. The fog lights looks like there's a different plug, H11 or H7. There's, I think, the two of them, and I need to get an adapter. I got this shield, this cover put in. These pins do not work. They put too much pressure. It's kind of good enough. I could put two more bumpers for the hood, but I think we're okay. I cleaned up the battery terminal a little bit, and then that's pretty much all we're gonna get today. I'm waiting for the grill to come in. I'm not the happiest of how the bumpers sit in here. My buddy told me that this is a known issue with these cars, that they fit like shit on these brackets. So I might do like a quick connector or something, quick disconnect, push pins. I don't know yet. This side looks somewhat decent, but still annoying. But next thing I have to do is put the shield on the bottom and and get those fog lights running. So that's gonna be tomorrow. I also have to order those splash, these things. I need to get some new ones, and then I think we should be good to go with the car. I need to wrap the bumper at some point, and then of course touch up my vinyl a little bit over here because I kind of messed it up, but that's for another day. Overall, doesn't look too bad. It's the daytime. Let's show you. So I got LED here. I got some LEDs here. Same thing in there. Looks pretty snazzy. I'm kind of digging it. And then, of course, the bi LED, which means I have just amazing headlight coverage. Yeah. And then let's show you the blinkers once again. As you can see, they're looking pretty good. So battery's charging since I've had the keys in for a while, and it's been kind of draining the battery. And yeah, that's it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, subscribe, put a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. I won't hate you. Stay tuned for the next episode. I think we're gonna touch up all the other stuff probably tomorrow or sometime in the next few weeks. And then at some point we're gonna wrap the bumper and fix those corners. But for now, I'm pretty happy. The gap on the hood is just a little off. I will need to massage the fenders at some point a little bit more, but it's good for now, and I'm pretty happy the way it turned out. I just need to get a car on the road and enjoy it for a little bit. So subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.